Whoa, is that loud? Okay, that's a lot louder than me. Hold on. There we go. Let's see. I think that's better. Alright. Yeah, okay. Alright, I am back. Okay. Let's play with my archer. I want to do the special event actually. 7 players in queue. It's not a lot. Oh, there goes my fan. It's kicking in. Right, hopefully you can hear the game and my voice isn't too loud. Oh, there's stuff to do here. Where am I? Oh, I don't want to leave this area. In the silent shroud. Damn it. I guess I can just come back because I want to go. Excuse me. I want to go to Limsa for the special event. But you know what? I'm from Gridania. I can come back to Gridania. And I have a mount now, so it's fine. Wait. How do I get to my mount? Oh, I didn't put my mount. That's what I'm missing. I'm missing my mount. There we go. Oh, it's not a favorite? Alright. Let's just go to airship landing. Take an airship to Limsa. What's going on? Thank you. change my window size somehow? I didn't mean to. Excuse me. Alright, where am I? Johnny Watch. Tangle with the Tora. You there, unless my eyes deceive me, you strike me as a lady that knows how to look after herself. An adventurer, you say? Oh, how fortuitous. Ah, but where are my manners? I am the Tora, and it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Might I ask a moment of your time? You are far too kind. Allow me, in that case, to explain my current situation. I have made my way to Eorzea as part of a delegation sent from Higashi to partake in the Heavensturn celebrations. I have been briefed that the Eorzeans believe that, at year's end, the gods choose one among their number to serve next as a herald of good fortune. In the Far East, it is not a god, but one of 12 great beasts that is chosen. Haha. And this year shall belong to the formidable Tora. You may know it better as a tiger in these lands. Regardless, you doubtless now understand why I come dressed in my present attire. Now allow me to proceed to the heart of the matter. Normally, we celebrate auspicious events with a spot of mochi pounding. However, I think you'll agree such a meager celebration is hardly befitting of the mighty Tora. No, I have something much grander in mind, and am currently searching for like-minded souls to help me. Frankly, a battle-hardened adventurer such as yourself would be perfect. Should you be willing to aid me, I shall see you rewarded with a caputo of your own. What say you? Alright. Oh, thank you kindly. Now. Wait. Tora Bugyo, I see you have found a willing assistant at last. Indeed. Ah, your timing could not be better. Yes, this kind soul is willing to lend a much-needed hand. Well, I must say, she certainly looks the part. Would you not agree, Master? She's perfect for the ceremony. You may want to hear her opinion on the matter first, can't you see? She's positively bewildered at present. I am bewildered. I am. Ah, but allow me to clear up exactly who we are first. We are a clan of mages practiced in the ways of Miqo'te, come to perform a ritual designed to quell evil forces. It is nothing overly complex. We simply put on a performance that we hope will please the gods. The ritual this time has its origins in a rather old tale concerning a ferocious tiger. We will use our powers to give life to the tiger adorning the folding screen we have brought with us. Then you, in your role as bloodthirsty warrior, shall vanquish the foul beast. Assuming you agree to participate, of course. Alright. I knew we could count on you the moment I saw you. Hardened adventurers never back down from a challenge, after all. You have my sincerest thanks, kind adventurer. Now, if you will excuse us, we must ready the ritual site. Alrighty, let's go. If you would head to the site in Middle La Nausea, southeast of the Zephyr Gate, I shall see to inviting spectators to the performance. Alright. Alright, we will do this. Hi, kitty. Alright, where should I go for my... this way? Actually, no. This way. Oh, how... I still have to get off my thing first. Oh my god. So I got 10. Cool. I'm gonna do another one. Huh. Rocks in some hard places out to dry. Wait, there's quests here I haven't picked up? What? Have I not been there? Yeah, I haven't been there yet. It's fine. I'm sleepy. But I haven't played this in a few days and I want to play. Ah, you are returned. Judging by your contented expression, I assume the ritual was a resounding success. I take it our friend here has delivered the good news. Truly an astounding performance. It was as if I was gazing upon the great Tenzin himself. And I am glad to see you are unharmed. Pray tell, are you familiar with a hero by the name of Tenzin? The tale of Tenzin is far and away the most well-known epic in the Far East. Our little performance just now was inspired by but a part of it. Legend has it that upon stopping at a small village whilst on his travels, Tenzin encountered a starved, crazed tiger. Naturally, he made short work of the beast, thus saving the peasants from their plight. Tales such as this tend to become somewhat exaggerated over time, and while I cannot account for their veracity, the importance of helping those in need is something that cannot be overstated. Allow me to extend our thanks to you once again for all you have done. As promised, this kabuto is yours to keep. Thank you once again, noble adventurer. We intend to put on our performance a few more times during Heavensturn. We should be glad for your assistance again if you are willing. Hello again, adventurer. Pray let me thank you once more for all your help. Heavensturn is far from over, and we hope to perform the ritual a few more times. So do aid us once more, should you see fit. Alright. Just who I wanted to see. I was wondering if you would be willing to help hand out a few Advent cakes. It is customary for us to do so during Heavensturn. We finished preparing them but a short while ago, and who better to share them with the townspeople than the women of the hour? Here you are. Pray, take these to Hawker's Alley. I imagine it won't be long before you find passers-by eager for one of these delectable delights. Alright, we'll do that. Oh, where do I have to go? Lower deck. getting sleepy. Can I interest you fine folks in some delicious rice cakes? There is no better way to celebrate Heavensturn than with a delicious treat. Why hello there, can I interest you in some advent cakes? What's that? You have been sent to help me, have you? Splendid. Alright, the key is to position yourself somewhere that sees plenty of footfall. I shall go ahead and hand my cakes out elsewhere. Someone rather familiar approaches you. Yeah, we're gonna do this twice. Would you happen to be the one handing out advent cakes? I'm presently on break and find myself rather peckish. Could I trouble you for one? Pant, pant, huff, huff. Ah, if it isn't Wawa Lago. Whatever has you in such a hurry today? Well, I helped myself to a rice cake back at the guild, and apparently it was Sisyphus. She came at me with the anger of 1,000 curls. I fought. I feared not, but savory replacement will sate her anger. Oi, Wawa Lago, hurry up and hand over that cake. Bloody hells, that's her. Sorry, no time for talk. That was so funny. Not so fast, thief. Oh dear, would you mind if I took one more cake for Wawa Lago? In his panic, he seems to have forgotten to take a cake for her. Worry not. I shall see to it that all is well between them soon enough. I would not be much of a yellow jacket if I were unable to solve a little scuffle such as this after all. After all. Getting sleepy again already. You have my thanks. Well, time for me to take my leave. Alright. I woke up too early today. I'm starting to fall asleep already. Ah, you are returned, and I see you are without advent cakes. Another day's work complete then, thanks in no small part to you. I pray you take your ease and enjoy the remainder of the Heavensturn celebration. Let me do this one more time. Hi, Mike. You're back. I'm getting really sleepy. I woke up at like 8:30 in the morning. Come to hand out more advent cakes? You are too kind. But I want the stuff for this character too. Here you are. Pray take these to Hawker's Alley. I imagine it won't be long before you find passers-by eager for one of these delectable delights. We're gonna do this thing again. Oh, can I read? Talk to who about? Oh. Okay, fine. Yeah, we're gonna do that again. I also woke up at 8:30. Did you know? Red, I was woken up at 8:30. Yes, I think you did tell me that. And you went back to sleep. Like a sane person should do. What am I doing up? I don't know. Because I wanted to play. I don't know how many days I have left. My brother will probably wake me up early again because he went to bed early. Wow. Are you just like opposites even though you're twins? Back to spread more joy through advent cakes? Wonderful. Alright, the key is to position yourself somewhere else. This is plenty of food. I read this before. I shall go ahead and hand my cakes out elsewhere. Okay, let's do this one. But this part, we're going to do something different. Someone rather familiar approaches you. Oh. I'm so sleepy. Why am I so sleepy? Wake me up. No, his sleep schedule is chaotic. Mine is just bad. I heard some over here was passing out oven cakes. Never dreamed it'd be you of all people. Well, can we have some? Hey, I'm using my PlayStation 5 controller here too. Ah, that's it. That's the ruddy taste. I've been wanting to do something with rice cakes at the Bismarck, but I still can't get them to taste like the real thing. Me and Old Inside are here. Usually enjoy each other's company over drinks, but we nearly got into a brawl the other day talking about the best way to prepare rice cakes. Never did come to an agreement though, so we decided we'd both try a hand at it and see whose was best. In case you're curious, I cooked me rice cakes first, drizzled some Far Eastern soy sauce on them, and then wrapped the blighters in seaweed. Just listen to this tripe. They're best in a rich broth with a few choice ingredients. A piping hot soup with your cakes is a sight better than that load of bilge you call food. Still itching for a fight, eh? Uh-huh. Well, that's generally how it went anyways. Doubt we'll ever find common ground at this rate. Ha, you can say that again. At least we'll never run out of things to talk about at the tavern. Sounds like you're giving up to me. I'm using my PS1 controller's mouse and keyboard. Uh-huh. You know I don't have a normal desk, right? It's practically impossible to use mouse and keyboard with the tower. There's a couch. There's a TV. There's a tower next to the TV. There's a table that I put my Chromebook on so I can watch the stream chat. There's no room to really put the mouse. When I have played with the mouse and keyboard on the tower, I put the mouse on the couch. No, I have a table. There's no room, Mike. We need a new place. Buy us a new place. Any road, we'll be seeing you around, Lucinda. Stick your head in the drowning wench next time you've got some time on your hands. Besides, like I said, Final Fantasy games were originally done on console. I think people are just jealous because they can't use a controller as well as me. as any console gamer. Besides, this is more relaxing. Okay, we're done with that one. Oh, I have to go back and talk to him again. Yeah, wrong way. I don't see why people want to torture themselves with keyboard and mouse gaming. Ah, you are returned, and I see you are without oven cakes. Oh, I read this already. Yes, give me more of those. Alright, next. We're gonna go back and do the fates. That fate. I'm almost done. I just gotta do the fate maybe one more time. I'm getting sleepy anyways, Nate. Mike, do you really want to know the answer to that? You'll cry. That would be like a closet. That'd be a lot less space than I have here. What is wrong with you people? You know when they first came out with consoles, with video game consoles, games on computers weren't good enough yet. I mean, yeah, the graphics can be pretty good on some of them now, but hey, they have good graphics on here and I can use a controller. That's fine. I don't see why I have to torture myself with keyboarding for a game. That's torture. Even Nate complained about using a keyboard for Apex. Didn't you? A little bit, I remember.
It was awkward.
Yeah, it was ridiculously awkward. And we still managed to do it with Star Wars Tor, but God, those those were called datacrons, by the way. I finally remember what they were called. They were called datacrons. Those were ridiculous. Well, do I want to wait for the next one so I can actually, like... Because I actually want to talk to the guy for this. They're almost done. I'm not going to join this one. PC games came after because they had to improve gaming. Well, a couple of euros a month. Maybe a post office box. Yeah, I said basically a closet. Like, you can't get anything for 50 euros a month. Good luck. Like I said, that'd be a lot less space than I have here and definitely no room for a desk. Unless you want to use the post office box as your desk. Welcome to the real world, people. Plus, I think I explained this before. All the furniture we have here isn't ours. We can't throw it out. It's annoying. If I would get rid of some of the furniture and buy a proper desk and rearrange things a bit. Right, Nate?
Mm-hmm.
And then it'd be a lot more comfortable to sit there with a keyboard and mouse on the couch, on the in front of the tower, not on the couch actually. Okay, I gotta wait for this thing to respawn. MMOs are kind of relaxing. Just because you can run around and do stuff. Did it respawn? It respawned? Did it respawn already? No, that's a different quest. Where's the one that I want to hear? That's not it. That's not the... No, that's not the same one. Is it gonna spawn again? Nay, it's not spawning for me.
It's hydrating?
Yeah. Or did it...
It just takes a couple of minutes. It's random now. It takes a few minutes.
Yeah. Wait, do I not have it anymore? I didn't join it. What the hell? Wait.
What?
Oh, never mind. I just have to wait for
You
it.
just have to wait, yeah. It's not going to be in your thing until you join it.
Yeah. Oh, No, is that it? That's not it. Not this one. Am I too close? Is it just gonna be like... I wanted to talk to the person myself, not join one. Then the answer is no, I can't buy you a place. Exactly. I'm gonna get all my lobies to level 30. Yes, so stop asking me to play with keyboard and mouse if I don't have to. I rather enjoy relaxing while I play a game, not sitting hunched over my keyboard. Like some gamers. You know, that really is why they have that stereotype then, Nate, for some of the gamers. You know, bad posture and everything. It's not the console gaming. Oh, I think it's back. I think my thing is back now. Okay, no one else ruins it for me. Thank you. Yay, it's back. Okay, let's do this. Ah, adventurer, good to see you once more. Preparations for the ritual are finished at last. We would like to request you play the role of the noble warrior. It is quite simple. We shall summon forth an apparition of the mighty Tora from a folding screen and you simply need slay it. Can we count on your aid? Yeah. Alright. Now watch as my apprentice summons the fearsome. That would be cool if the text wasn't in the way. Grunt. There it is. And it's gonna pop out at us. Oh dears. There we go. Oh, come on. Can't target it yet. Okay, can I target it now? Yeah, I can target it now. Fearsome warrior. Oh my god, look at the size of that thing! I can't target it. He's so far, I can't target him. Oh jeez, why is he so close to me? Well, yes, jump away from me. That's good. Jump somewhere else, not at me. Oh, I lost the target. These other abilities for some reason. Oh, jeez. Why can't I use Quick Knock and Bloodletter? I don't know. Where is he running off to? I can't used these abilities yet. Maybe I haven't leveled up enough. Stop that! Can't see what's going on, oh good lord. He has like, his paws are cute though, Nate. Hey, the tiger's paws are so cute. Too far. That's done. Yay, we're done. We're done. Alright. Ah, la 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 la. Look, the tiger's returned to the screen. It's cute. It's pretty cute. Alright. Ferocious tiger indeed. Alright, we're done with that. How many characters do you have in this game? You know, huh? What? Yes. If you mean that vocals are durable, yes. People shouldn't be jealous of console games. You'll be able to afford one day. Okay, where do I have to go? Right, Nate?
Mm-hmm.
I said people shouldn't be jealous of console games. You'll be able to afford one day. I mean, technically I could play this one on a console, but I chose to play it on PC. Okay, let's go buy my stuff. And then we're done with this special event. Yay! Like this. And with this. And we're gonna buy oh, jeez. Yep, I'm gonna buy 2 of those. I'm good, I bought everything. So what do we get? What did I get that I didn't? Weak paralyzing potion. Ooh, I got a new potion here. This is egg. The egg of a domesticated chicken. Why do I have... Can I have a better way to organize my stuff? No? I guess not. Okay. Like, I have, like, more dye. Byaku White Tiger. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Byaku White Tiger. That actually makes sense, actually. You haven't participated in the events, but it's so cute! You get equipment. You get this stuff, see? Actually, I didn't even try it on with my other character. Just let me try it on. Oh, we can't see it because I have her head. Yeah, and this kitchen table that I use, there's not enough room for mousing either. It's annoying. Nate has all the room.
All of it.
Practically all of it. There's barely any room for me to mouse. Look at it, there's a tiger. See, tiger. Okay, let's put the other one on. I mean, it might as well be you having all the room at the, because I barely have any room to mouse. I go too far ahead. I'm gonna hit your monitor and knock the cord, and then Nate's gonna cry and be like, "Wait, my monitor shut off."
So where are you?
Huh?
Where are you?
I'm about to take a break, but I'm still playing. I hate to know that. Yes, well, yes. Yes, he does need to do his work, which is fine. One day I'll have a second screen. Maybe. Still need a desk. Okay, I finished that event, and I have a bunch of quests. Do I have quests here that I can do? Let them eat cake. No, I'm done here for now. But I have a bunch of quests that I should go back to. I have to. What's this one? Go back to Gridania? No, I have to do this. I have to do. My main story quest is level 24. I have to do that. Black Child too. I don't know how to get to this wolf's den up here. Okay, you know what? I have been drinking a lot of water, so let's. Oh, I gotta put her normal outfit back on. What am I doing? What does she have on her head now? That doesn't look good. I can hide that too. Alright. I think I have to go back. Yeah, I have to go back to Gridania basically. Everything's there. Nate. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break and then I'm gonna come back. I start late on Mondays. That is actual. That is good. Okay, be right back. Okay. Can't live off the Gridania. How long did it take you to think of that, Mike? Next. Alright. My search info has been updated. I'm here. I need to go to Gridania. Actually, wait. From Gridania, I can just teleport there. There's nothing else to do here right now. Where am I? Yeah. It must be a Facebook. What? A game viewership? Yeah, that's brutal. What's up into that? Okay. How are you, Gia? What are you up to? Okay. So do I have any other quests here? Yes, I came back. It's just Alright. Back to Gridania. Nothing in particular. Just strolling by. Indeed. Did you do more Danish? Did you learn more Danish? Alright. So I need to go to... Oh dears. I need to go to... South Shroud. To go back to South Shroud. Quarry Mill? A long way away. To get to South Shroud. Go this way. Let's save some money. Well, actually, I have money. How much does it cost me to get to Quarry Mill? It's 21 either way. Fine, you know, I'm gonna teleport. Oh, Nay, I'm in South Shroud now. I don't know where you are.
I'm still in the
You're just gonna stop anyways. Yeah. Figured as much. It's getting late. It's getting late for me too. I wasn't planning on playing this late, but let's do the main story quest. Oh, where am I? How do I get out of here again? Not that way, this way? Can I go this way? Look at my chocobo! Look at the chocobo! Strolling and trolling. Oh, Mike, are you playing now? I haven't done more yet, but I'm happy with all the notes I've taken thus far. I'm planning the upgrade. White tiger. Interesting. Is he? Yes. Yes, he is. He's a special event tiger. Oh, look at my birdie. My bird. He's called Brightwing. I have a Brightwing. Okay. Oh, I still need to. Ooh, hold on. No, I did not mean to do that. No, oh, I don't want to kill that. I don't want to shoot that. Wait, what's this thing after me? Red belly. Aw, you're annoying. Go away. I was trying to kill the other thing, and this guy got in the way. The one with the thing on him. That one. I think you're still playing, Ravenfall. Bedtime now, Nate? No, it's fine. I'll deal with it. Good night, honey. I'm gonna come to bed in a little bit, I think. Maybe play for another hour.
I would play for another hour, but
I don't think it's wise for you either. I also have to sharp eye, red belly sharp eye. I guess it's not on. Did it crash again? Yes, killed it to death. It jumped out of a painting and returned to it. Tweet, tweet. Yeah, I don't know. Let me just see what's going on. Yeah, it looks like Ravenfall crashed again. I don't know what the problem is with that game. It keeps crashing. Yeah, I can go check on it, but it's on the other machine. It's running off of the tower, which I'm not beside right now. Here. I'm not sure I'm in a particularly safe space. For optimizations, or just no, I don't know. I'm wondering if Ravenfall is, well, my machine is now like Windows 11, and ever since then I've not been able to run Ravenfall properly. So I'm wondering if maybe they just didn't program. They haven't tested it on Windows 11, so it's not working very well. It just keeps shutting off on me. Just not working. I don't want to join the fate. Oh, where do I need to go? Oh, I'm still not there yet. Yeah, I don't want to join this fate. We've gotta avoid these things too. I don't want to join this fate either. It's just in the way. Which way do I have to go? Oh wait, there's another sharp eye. I need to kill a sharp eye. Oh, okay, fine. I'll do this one. Do I need to level sync? I do need to level sync. Why do I need to level sync? Starting fights. Indeed, I am. Did we finish it? Oh, there's more over here. There's a guy shooting me from the top. That's not nice. Oh, I'm no longer synced. My level is too high. What the hell, man? I thought I was synced. They're like pounding me. I won't let me sync with it. These guys shooting me from the top. That's not very nice of them. Why there's so many? there's a bunch of these things. Well, I totally went the wrong way, okay, people? What is chasing me? Oh, he's still chasing me! Fine. Jeez. This... Why are they still chasing me? Okay, you know what? I don't want to be doing that again. I'm just trying to get by here. I guess I have to go this way. This is annoying. Okay, yeah, I'm done with that. Sorry, I can't. I'm trying to get someplace safe. Hold on. I think this is safe enough. Yeah, I'll just wipe my chocobo in here. I think he's safe enough here. I did learn one thing about Danish. You can call the Prime Minister dude, but you have to call the Queen dude. You can even call your teacher the strangers dude, but in restaurants and stuff, they call you duh. Welcome to Scandinavia. It really sounds like a place I'd like to be in. You would only be formal to the royals, so not even the restaurant thing, because we don't have that formal pronoun anymore. Is that how they're perceived as the royals? The king family, so they chameleon. So they are pretty much the only time you use the that is your majesty. This is German. Yeah. Oh boy. Yes. I kind of have stuff like that here. Okay, where's my quest? Over there. Okay, let's go do my quest. Actually, you know what? I'm in a relatively safe spot. I'll go check on Ravenfall, because I think it crashed again. I think that's the problem with it. It's been crashing, like, it'll crash overnight, and then I don't know until, like, next time I go look at the tower. Ravenfall seems to have crashed and kicked everybody out again. I restarted it. You can join. Yeah, I'm starting to get annoyed at Ravenfall because it's unstable, I think. I don't know. It just doesn't seem to work with Windows 11. The last time I had it working well was when it was Windows 10. And well is a loose definition of well. I don't think the guy that made Ravenfall can keep up with all the changes, so. Okay, which way am I going? Going this way. Alright, I have to talk to them here. Main scenario quest. We're doing this thing. We use the third-person capitalization to be formal, but it's no longer in use, just like in Danish. Not actually entirely sure how to address the king and the queen here. By order of the Elder Seed Seer, the dungeon known as the 1,000 Maws of Toto-Rak has been placed under the control of... What? The Sylph Elder is inside? Are you sure of this? How in the seven hells did he manage to sneak by? God strike me down for a pure blind fool. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Toto-Rak is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you are ready. Oh, this is a dungeon. Oh man. This is a group dungeon. I don't want to do this today. I'm tired. I just wanted to kind of chill and get some stuff done, but... $90-minute limit. Fine, let's just get it out of... Let's just get it out of the way. I might not be able to read chat very easily when I'm in the dungeon. We'll see. That makes sense because does they, but does informal you in either number. Would you mind watching a 22-second long video of the king and queen? I guess it makes sense, just like in dreams. Huh, that's true. For someone who tries to make connections, I didn't notice that. But then, it's like the second person and even more formal. I've seen the formal air in games. Queens and kings only exist in games now, unless it's the King of Queens, and that's on TV. No, there's a king and queen in the Netherlands. So I gotta wait for this. And meanwhile, while I wait, what am I gonna do? My other quest is over there. I had another quest over here, I think. No, just these two? Okay. I guess I can head over. It's my other quest location, I don't know. I mean, this is the location for this, but I'm waiting for people. It'll warp me back here, I think. God, how long is it going to take me to get into a dungeon? It's a clip of the Norwegian king trolling the queen, or it was back in the day. Why would he troll his wife? Who's the head? Yes, he did it for a laugh. Sorry, why? Yeah, why would he do that? Oh, what is attacking me? Goblins. Oh, everything's attacking me. Why are they all attacking me? Where did I go? Oops. I don't think I'm supposed to go here yet. Okay, hold on. I need to get... Can I? Thank you. I need the map to go away. forget how you crouch. Am I still in Duty Finder? Because I don't want to be in the middle of a cutscene when it pops up. I don't know when that's gonna happen. What's he doing here? Maybe I'll just do this. Harold the Fifth of Norway. Kupo, how could this have happened? It's just so embarrassing. A blunder for the ages, Kupo. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? So cute. That's a rare talent, I'll allow, but you've caught me at a bad time, Kupo. Now be a good adventurer and show yourself out. Jahantel sent you? You should have said so sooner, Kupo. You do know that Jahantel is no ordinary bard, yes? His songs can salve your heart and strengthen your resolve. They can banish your fears and fill you with hope, and that's not even scratching the surface. Why, to hear him perform is like bathing in sunbeams, Kupo. I've asked, begged, and pled more times than I care to count for Jahantel to stay and sing in the forest. Only now has he deigned to set foot here again, but he's refusing to sing for us. That's a blatant breach of promise, Kupo. But what's this? Why, your being resonates with a chord similar to Jahantel's, perhaps even identical, Kupo. I can drop it in the discourse as a piece of culture. Yeah, it's fine. It's good to be king. Or queen. By the 12, this means that things may yet turn out as planned. Why, you might even have it in you to surpass the man, and that's saying a lot, Kupo. Egad's your coming had so excited me my predicament nigh escaped my mind. There's a charm that I had meant to give to Jahantel, you see, but it was stolen as I napped, Kupo. I roused just in time to espy the thief and attempted to give chase. Alas, drowsiness robbed me of my balance, and I was delayed by this tree. Last I saw of that overbold brigand, he, or possibly she, was scurrying towards Taker's Rot, Kupo. Now I realize we've only just met, but would you mind recovering the charm and delivering it to Jahantel in my stead? Okay. Where do I have to go for that? Where do I have to go for that? Oh, up here? Oh, who's... Oh, you're attacking me. Everyone be attacking me. All right. Yeah, I gotta deal with these things here, okay? I see. Oh, I need to heal, maybe, potentially. Who else is there? Alright. Oh, no, they're gonna attack me. What is going on in chat? Okay, you know what? Let me get rid of these guys. These enemies. They're not nice. I see, it's quite the literal troll. Lion King, a movie I've never seen yet, sing. I guess we're the only two in the planet. We had a Disney potpourri in elementary school, one Norwegian version, one English. The songs were the same. Huh. Found it. Oh, there's a poacher right there. So where do I have to go to next? Oh, I have to just bring it back. Well, this is interesting. Just go this way. Oh, I went the wrong way. That's not the way I want to go. I want to go. Oh, jeez. Fine, be that way. That guy, but what do you mean potpourri? Medley mix of songs. Basically just a collection of Disney songs is what it was. I see. They'd probably call it that officially rather than the formal sounding word. Are you guys talking about the Oh, you guys attacking me too. Alright, let's go this way. Have you recovered the charm? Mm-hmm. You did it, Koopa. Please, you must now deliver it to Jehantel. Tell him that Puknopoki thinks him a cunning rogue, but is excited nonetheless. So excited, in fact, that he cannot help but sing. Koopalolo. Koopalolo. It ain't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. What? So that's done. What else do I have to do here? Oh, I have to go back there. Oh no, I didn't mean to quit that! Yes, I do want to go. That was an accident. Duke Ellington. Okay, I need to concentrate on this dungeon, this group dungeon. I think. 1,000. This is an instance gear. Cool. Okay, the tank is the blue. Who's the blue guy? Rena? Okay, fine. One thing I like about the archer is the archer can actually run and fight compared to the other characters. Yeah, basically shooting enemies from behind. Oh, fun. Not enough time to read that out loud, people. I'm sorry. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Wait. How am I targeting? Oh, treasure coffer. What is this? Don't run away on me! These guys, the tank is, I guess, tanking. I'm getting majorly, like, our target out of range. It's not fun. Ah, jeez. Alright. Where to now? Oh, God. I just took my potions by accident. I got to look at what I had. Oh, stop doing that! What do we got here? Oh, jeez. The tank is just running straight ahead towards the end, like they always do. There's like something following me. Oh jeez! I'm taking the wrong potion. It's annoying. Where's our tank gone to? Oh, there they are. Oh, some more. We're at the end. Archer, Dark Knight, Scholar, Rogue.
Darkness.
Oh no. What's going on? Uh-oh.
Elko Hidra Bublo Hans.
Ooh.
Seize that on, Rajiador. Thagone well wrong. Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last.
Wow, how long is this dialogue?
I am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true God. Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing.
Does he have anything meaningful to say?
It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
The dark minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The echo. Yes, yours
I
is a
think
most
they finished the
fascinating
dungeon while I'm
tale.
in the cutscene.
Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
I won't be able to select my lot for the loot. What the hell's going on?
Here, feel the presence of evil.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
Uh-huh. I swear I got the cutscene like at the same time as everyone. What is this? Uh-huh. Or do I have to do this by myself now? Well, it's been defeated already, everyone. Apparently everybody skipped through and fought it without me. Seriously. Everybody skipped through the cutscene and fought it without me. Huh? Uh-huh. Anyways, where's the coffer? No, I didn't get to cast my lot, but I think it got placed in my... It said it got placed in my armory, so I don't see anything else here. We're done. Yeah, it just gave me a cutscene. Oh, really? Well, that's nice. That's why it doesn't pay to be impatient. Well, it's done. I got everything. But there's more going on. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, we saved her. The Elder Seer. Finally, fresh air. Mayhap not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, sinister one is gone. This one can leave this awful place. No. Did walking one vanquish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to walking one. Actually, no, this is the sylph that got captured. I'm looking for something music. This one is called Frixio, eldest of these ones of little solace. Yeah, this is a sylph. Funny, eh? I think a sylph. Whatever they're called. Oh no. What's going on now? Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Lark's call, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all, where's that accursed icon hiding? No sign of our wizened friend? I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order that the search perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Loath though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramuh will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I Sylph, I should strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the Sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonably good health when last I looked. Apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon. Really, Centurion? Were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was a kindness, better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose, if you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Well, she's a bit cranky. He is a bit cranky. Useless. Bit cranky. We are so close to completion, I can fair taste it, but at this rate... No, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes, though it mean bringing down the very heavens. Who shall challenge the limits of possibility, if not we? In that alone were you right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright, that Lord Fun, Balsar's ultimate weapon, will seem a mere candle beside it. Ah ha 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 ha. Did I get enough ha's in there? Those walking ones did for Noxia. This one is certain of it. This one fears that other taken ones also suffered the same fate. This one is convinced. Walking ones have black hearts. Seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Noraxia, do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. She's wise. Sorry, this might be a bit of a cutscene. Does walking one feel unwell? This one would know. What brings walking one to this place? Came to this one's rescue at Noraxia's bidding. Then this one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Walking one has questions about Lord Ramuh. Then this one will provide answers. But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to Little Solace. When walking one is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Then it is settled. Let this one accompany walking one outside. She looks like a little fairy grandmother. In honor of watching Cora. Who's Cora? I found... What? Most people you play with will probably skip all cutscenes. A moth baby was birthed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of that. She's an old baby, huh? An American idol? Maybe an icon. So we did a main scenario quest, finally. Okay. What do I need to do here, and where am I? Oh yeah, I'm back there. Okay. That's cool. Yep. So we're back here. I can take my chocobo. Let's go this way. It's nighttime, but we can just go right here. Alright, let's talk to him. Ah, you're back. Tell me the Sylph Elder as well. Thank the gods for that. I don't rightly know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad Fixio didn't come to any harm. But there I go tempting fate. Run over to Little Solace and secure us peace with the Sylphs before aught else befalls us, eh? Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends of Charlian and the Twin Otter both. You've done Gridania a great service this day, lass, and earned yourself a place of honor here at the Druthers in so doing. Be sure and come by whenever you feel like a drop of Creekern firewater. Is this Norwegian like, it's not English or English, archaic spelling, I figured? No, just Final Fantasy English. These aren't very good, none of these. That one's done. Look, now I can pick up the next main story quest. Say, friend, there's something I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the Sylphs of Little Solace, this Azema rose oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elder and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the Sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together, and the 12s would with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of the hope that both Gridanian and Sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. So we got the quest. Alright, so, oh, there's a new side quest here. I gotta pick that up too. Okay, before I do that, I'm gonna drink some water. There's so much reading in this game. I think when they made this MMO, they didn't expect people to stream it and read out all the text. Otherwise, it's quite interesting. I'm still not entirely sure what my whole role in this is. I guess I'm a warrior of light. I guess I could probably go back to the inn and go to my room and read the notes on the story. Alright, what's this side quest? You're back, lass, and something tells me you've not come for a flagon of Buscaron's ale. All the better that. I just overheard some Garlean stragglers was seen in the Twelveswood, and you know they're not like to be up to any good. Me, why, I'd like nothing more than to gut those Imperial horse hunts myself, but I fear I've other duties, sorry, there's supposed to be a hiccup, to attend this day. We're counting on you, lass. Any other quests to pick up? Shadows of the Empire, already have that. Ah, it's not too far, it's right over there. So what do I have to do? What do I have to investigate? Defeat Garleans. Oh, there we go. Where is he going? He's running away from me. Huh? Next one. So another one over here somewhere. Not getting away from me. Okay, we're done with that. I can turn that in. Turn that one in. Hi, Brightwing. Brightwing is awesome. Saw to those Garlean dogs as swift and sure as I saw to me pint or me duties, did you? On behalf of old man Buscaron and me compatriots here at the Druthers, ye have heard me gratitude and then some. What with ye and yourself seeing to matters, lass, I tell ye, no flagon of mead or Garlean troublemaker on or around these premises is safe. Done. So, all I have really is this, a song of Bards and Bowmen. So let's go do that. Go this way. Oh, there you are. What is he doing here? Welcome back, Lucinda. You have a charm and a message for me from Pneumatised, you say? Yes, I do. A cunning rogue, am I? Ha ha ha. I suppose I must explain. Miqo'te and I go back a long way to when first I took up the harp. I made a promise to him then, one that I have yet to make good on. Miqo'te has long desired that I remain in the 12's Wood to sing for the rest of my days. Regrettably, I have been ill able to oblige him. Duty called, you see. I had battlefields to stand upon and comrades to protect. Moreover, an event came to pass that rendered my being in the 12's Wood problematic. I thought that by taking eager souls such as you under my wing, mayhap it would suffice to appease Miqo'te. Of course he saw straight through my little ruse. What the Muggles lack in grace, they amply make up for in wit. The creatures are great lovers of song. That you return with this charm is proof positive of his high regard for your potential as bard and archer both. The charm is a crystal known as the soul of the bard. Miqo'te asked that you bring it to me, aye, but he meant for you to have it. It is a gift from the Muggles, bestowed upon those they deem worthy of walking the path of the true bard. All Muggles. The soul of the bard harbors memories of the past, verses and refrains sung by the bards of old. As you gain in worldly experience, more of those memories will find expression through your being, imbuing your song with powers untold. Now, it may surprise you to hear that bowmen and bards are as next of kin. By the same token, mastery of song is dependent upon one's prowess as an archer. The sense in this will be lost upon you at first, but in time the realization will dawn that bow and harp are but stringed instruments played by the same hand. Go now, Lucinda, and let your body and soul drink deep of the melodies of old. When next we meet, I hope to see a fully fledged bard standing before me, one who exceeds even Puknopoki's wildest expectations. Level 35. Oh, I have to go back to Old Gridania. So what do I get? Mage's Ballad. Soul of the Bard. Complete. And I can do his quest actually. Yeah, Bard unlocked. So what am I supposed to do? Oh, I didn't. What is going on? Oh. Mage's Ballad. I learned something. Oh, he's done. So I have to come back to him. Jobs. Soul crystals are required to change from your current class to a more specialized job. Okay. Armory chest. Okay. While using a job, you will have limited access to actions from other classes. You will, however, have access to job-specific actions. Right. Job level and attribute bonuses coincide with those of the base class. When a job level rises, so too does the level of the base class, and vice versa. Alright. Well, I can't talk to him until... Well, small talk. Greetings, have you an interest in the poetry and song of the bard? Who are you? I am but a simple minstrel. Though once I served with the god's quiver, my days are now measured by stanza and verse. Hey, I have my feisty little chocobo. It has been long years since I last set foot within the Twelveswood, yet I could no longer ignore fate's insistent pull, and so I shall abide here for a time until certain matters are laid to rest. When folks think of a bard, they conjure images of a minstrel wandering the realm, performing at banquets and in alehouses for the pleasure of king and commoner alike. But the bard I would speak of is one born from a battle-hardened archer, one who sings her songs in the heat of combat to inspire her comrades to ever greater feats of martial prowess. As battles unfold, the distinction between the lines of friend and foe grows hazy, yet the archer must stay ever alert, with arrow nocked and eyes trained upon the struggle. One need not have a vivid imagination to appreciate the torrent of emotions that rages within her at that moment. Nerves near to fraying, her breast fit to burst, the archer does the only thing she can. She sings, and in that raw melody resides the power to stir the souls of men. That, my friend, is the true definition of a bard, and one that few now remember. Bard, level 35, okay. Alright, so, let me just take a look here. There's nothing else I can do here. What? Where's my feisty chocobo? I have to go back. That's East Shroud. I have to go to the East Shroud for that one. And Central Shroud. East and Central. Oh, I still have to go there. I have to go down here. Camp Tranquil. Okay. And then Central. Okay. I'm trying to do this leave quest. and then go back to Gordania and so figure that out. So I have to go this way, I think? I don't... It's confusing as to where I need to go. Alright, let's go this way. Yeah, I'm not joining that fate. I'm gonna get attacked again. Of course I am. Oh, we're getting attacked. Isn't that lovely? Maybe I shouldn't go this way yet. Everything's gonna attack me. What are all these things? Where is this quest? I figure out where this quest is. Where are the furs at? I have to initiate it though. Oh, I see. I see where it is. Just go west. I gotta head west. Never mind me, I'm just making my way through the area. Let's go here. Anyways, tomorrow is later today is Language-holic Day. And we'll be back in the afternoon, Central European time, with another quest. Okay, so I gotta initiate this one. Oh, this is down this way. Cool. So I obtain target items. Is it this way? I see it, I see it, I see it. Poach tide. Enemy. One, and there's this treasure coffer. Okay. There's something over this way. Nice. Hello, you. I see where we're going. I see where we're going. There's a couple more here. need to get 5 items. There was 2 and no enemy. There was no enemy there. Hey, we're done. Yes. Bravo, madam. I had a feeling you would do well from the moment we met, and though this was but a trial, you earned your reward nonetheless. Nice. Yay! I must say I was rather impressed with your results. I see no reason not to grant you access to a greater range of leave quests. Your most difficult task now is choosing what to attempt next. Nice. What's this thing? So basically, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I don't want it. Finished. So he's got a bunch of leaf nuts. Okay. I'm gonna do those right now. Maybe some other time. I think I've been here before. Okay. There's nothing else to do here. Alright, I don't think there's nothing else to do here for my character. There's not even a hunting thing. East Shroud. East Shroud, Central Shroud. But I think I'm gonna go back to New Gridania. Let's do that. And it's supposed to speak to somebody over there about the Bard thing, I think. Why is my thing not moving? Oh, my controller shut off. Oh, it might need to be charged. It might need to be charged, but I think I'm about almost done with this stream. I'm starting to get tired. But I also wanted to... Who do I have to... Oh, jeez. My controller shut off. Need it. Actually, I might not need it much more. I'm almost done anyways. I should really just try to charge it properly. Wait, it should be working now. Wait, why are you not working? Wait, why are you not working when I plug you in? That's weird. Why do you keep shutting off the minute I plug you in? It's not supposed to do that. Why does it shut off the minute I plug my controller in? No. There. No. Okay. Well, that's weird. Okay, that's weird. Controller? It shuts off the minute I plug it in. That's so weird. I shouldn't. Unless it wants me to use a different... It might want me to use a different port to plug it in. That's so weird. Alright, fine. It's fine. I'm almost done with the stream tonight anyway, so who do I have to talk to? Where's my mouse? Who do I have to talk to? There's somebody I need to talk to. Mouse, are you working? I don't know. No, they didn't actually tell me who to talk to. Okay, I'm still an archer. Let's figure this out. Classes, jobs, right? There's the bard. Bard archer. And there's no way you can talk to yourself. Indeed. What's this? There's my soul crystal. There it is. Equip. Song gauge unlocked. There we go. Okay. Singing Mage's Ballad will display the action's corresponding song gauge, indicating the effect's time remaining. If the repertoire effect is triggered while it's being sung, the recast time for Bloodletter and Reign of Death are reduced. The job gauge description at any time from the action and traits menu. Okay, so I equipped that. So she's a bard now, everyone. Recommended. Okay, recommended for a bard. Hold on. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so she's a barb. But it said I had to go talk to somebody. Who do I have to talk to? Plucking the Heartstrings. There it is. Right here. Plucking the Heartstrings. Is this one? Oh, it's right there. Okay. She's okay, Simpkin. Have you come to listen to the silken strings of Simpkin, traveling troubadour, and master minstrel? No. Hey, Dundee, how's it going? Yeah, Ravenfall keeps crashing on me and kicking everyone out. You do, however, have the look of one who lives life on the road, and on the subject of wondrous wanderings and the musical expression thereof, I do mayhap have some small wisdom to offer. And how are you today? You're going well? That's good. I'm good. I'm getting a little tired. This is getting towards the end of the stream for the night, because I'm going to be back tomorrow afternoon anyways. When I suddenly find my heart stirred by some spectacle of nature or inspiring act of daring do, I simply let the emotion of the moment flow through my fingers and into my heart. I found no sound to be as achingly beautiful as one born from that instant of genuine joy or wistful sadness. You need no special training or knowledge to give voice to the music of the heart, only a willingness to play the score as it writes itself across your soul. If you can accomplish such a surrender, then you will have created a piece unique unto yourself, and what melody could be more precious? Well, there was an update recently, so I figured it probably got kicked. Decided to check on my characters just in case. No, they just got kicked because I'm wondering if it's not really compatible with Windows 11 right now. And it's just not, it keeps kicking everyone out ever since I updated my machine to Windows 11. It keeps crashing. My file just keeps crashing. I don't know why. I knew from the moment I laid eyes upon you. Here is a woman whose spirit begs for instrumental interpretation. Pray release your inhibitions and favor the world with your performance. And it has been updated. No, I don't really know what to report at this point. Well, they might actually know. I think they just, I don't know. trying to fix the bugs. But maybe the guy doesn't, maybe the developer doesn't have Windows 11 yet, so you can't really test it anyways. I don't know. Oh, speaking of, there is a Ravenfall raid. Yay! Yeah, it's taking forever for me to level up my crafting now. When using the performance actions, you're strictly prohibited from performing what? Yeah, I guess I have to agree to this, that anything I record and upload belongs to Square Enix. They're so mean. Whatever. I guess I have to. Performance actions unlocked. To begin, you should simply play whichever notes catch your fancy. Let whimsy carry you up and down the scales, revel in the soaring heights and plunging depths, until you find a song which resonates with your being. Yes, Ravenfall raid! Oh, like, did it kick? It kicked everyone. I told you guys that. Painted with the experience of your adventures, the timbre and tone will be yours and yours alone. Ah, I wonder what manner of music would fill the air. May the wind catch your composition and deliver it unto my covetous ear. You have learned to perform. Performance actions can be found in the Actions and Traits window accessed under Character in the main menu. I'm gonna have to look at that off stream. Use your harp to create sweet music by selecting a sound from performance located under Actions. Then simply use the keyboard to create your masterpiece. Performance actions can only be used while your job is set to Bard. So what is that? Ooh, this is... Oh my goodness! Wow! Oh my god. Oh, I have clarinet! Not entirely sure what I can do. Well, that is interesting. Unfortunately, I can't use my controller right now to change these around. So I've got all these. Oh my god, wait, and then there's all this stuff. What? Good lord, this game just opened up now that I'm a bard. Hog, bard, and performances. Mike's hype for now. Oh, they didn't update my... They didn't update my thing yet. I changed one of my animated emotes. They didn't update it yet. That's weird. Maybe it'll get updated in the morning. Alright, so what else do I have to do here? I'm skipping the sightseeing stuff for now. So I think that is it for now. I have to look at my bard. I already did this. She's got all the right equipment. So she still uses that, but then I don't understand. They don't get a new instrument? Oops, I did not mean to do that. What's this? Oh, that's a grimoire. Why do I have a grimoire? What the? I don't need this. I don't need those. Oh, that is probably because of the dungeon. Everyone quit the finished the dungeon before me, so I got their extra items. That's fine. Whatever. So let's see. Attributes. I have to go research a little bit about the Bard class reputation. Wait, I got one commendation. Wow, that was nice of them, whoever did that. So I had this orchestrion roll somewhere. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. Where is it? Where did I put it? Here, this. What's this? A sword. What do I do with that? I'm sleepy now, guys. I'm really sleepy. I think this is the end of the stream. Equipped black gloves. Yeah, I found some equipment finally. That is very good. So, how do I do this Bard stuff? First of all, can I use my controller at all, or is it just being stupid? So I can't use this controller when it's plugged in, only when it's unplugged. That's kind of lame. Wait, what happened to my... Oh no, everything changed on me. Hold on. Because I changed the Bard roll. So how does this... I have no idea how this works, people. Oh, because I switched to Bard, my whole menu thing is completely different. I'm gonna have to change that later. I don't understand why I can't use this controller when it's plugged in. It just shuts off when I plug it in. Curious. Just unplug my mouse and plug this in there. Huh? You want some gear? Yeah, some of us can probably give you some gear if you need some better gear. I might be able to just craft it for you. Oh, game. No, controller. Okay, plug the controller in, and now it's just playing out of my controller. It's playing the sound out of my controller, guys. Because Windows is that smart. I didn't want it to do that. No, I don't want it going through there. I want it going to my... What is going on? Okay, that went a little weird. I plugged in my controller, tried to turn it on, and then it still doesn't work when I plug my controller in. It only works, but then it switched the audio to the controller. That's weirdness. So the weird thing is, with my PlayStation 4 controller, I have to play with it plugged in. So weird. I don't know what to make of that. So this is what I have slotted so far. Okay. I think that is the end of the stream. I'm gonna have to play with that all by myself, otherwise you guys will just get sleepy. So I have to go back to Central Shroud, East Shroud. I have to go back to East Shroud, and this is Central Shroud. I have no idea how to get to this location. Wolves Den. It's like from, I think I have to go here. Just go to Wolves Den, like Lower Lenasia. Alright, I think that's it for tonight. I am going to be back tomorrow around 4 p.m. Central European Time, UTC +1, with a language holiday. Tomorrow's, well, it's Monday now. It's language holiday, so I'll be back later with the language stream and more Dutch. And also tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. around 8 p.m. will be the last watch party for The Expanse. Is the last episode. It's a fun episode, actually. Quite exciting. It was nice to see. That's fine, Faith. It was nice to see your stream. Okay, have a good one. You, yes, I think Dave was asking you. Yeah. Wait, huh? Oh, I see. Good, no. Alright, let's send you guys over to watch somebody else. Do you guys want to watch more Final Fantasy XIV? Or, let me see who's online right now. You want to watch some Duolingo? Or, a lot of you are around today. Let's see. Let's see what's going on Twitch tonight. Let's see what's going on Twitch tonight. Don't go anywhere, guys. I will find somebody to raid or at least host, so you won't be bored unless you don't like play raid or host. There's always lots of people playing this game in particular. Who do you guys want to watch? Is the question. Or do you want to watch somebody learn Japanese? You know what? One of my favorite game series. Let's see who's playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition, and I'll check out the Duolingo category as well. Mass Effect. No, I'm tired now, people. I can't decide like on anybody new. It takes time to figure that out, you know. Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Final Fantasy. Let's go back to Final Fantasy. Here is report. So don't go away, people. I seem to always be in the Duolingo category, don't I? Let me see. First playthrough of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Is there somebody doing first playthrough? Okay, you know what? Here, let's check out this person. They just started. Looks like it's our first time playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Or first time playing Mass Effect. Let's take a look. Am I in an ad? I'm in an ad. Let me see. This person appears to be from Canada. Indie games and strategy games. Variety of games. Variety gamer. Can it not be in an ad? About... Don't go away, people. Okay, are you sure? I have plenty. You know you can just sell it. At least let me give you some leggings so you have a full black set. But you can use Phantom Gear, I think. Side mission, maybe more. Let's check out this person. I'm looking for a chill streamer, people. I like chill streamers. Nice. PlayStation games. Long list games. Short list games. What kind of games do you like, dude? Okay, we'll try this. I see games on his games list that I'm probably like, okay, except for those. Don't have time for a lot of the games that don't have an end. Let's see. Okay, let's try this guy. Seems chill. Okay? Black gear. Huh? How does one trade? It's not really trade, you gift each other. It doesn't help someone else and it hardly helps me. Why should I sell it? For money! That's true though. I don't know about trading, but you can just gift. Yeah, you can gift each other. I know, and I do too, actually. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do... Wait, let me get this name right. We're gonna... Actually, you know what? First of all, a bunch of you guys are here. These are my mods. They are wonderful people. Please check out their channels if you feel like. I'm not making you, but you can do that. And in case you don't know, this is my Twitter. I generally tweet when I'm about to stream. That's my YouTube, and you can find my language streams, my past language streams on there. And I think most of my past game streams are VODs on YouTube now. So there's that. And like every other streamer, I do have a couple of Discords. Cute Terror is the more personal Discord that Nate and I share. It's for our games and a bunch of other interests. And the Citadel is the language and cultures community Discord. Alright? I think that's everything. Alright, so we're gonna do this raid. I'm gonna raid somebody playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition. They're playing Mass Effect for the first time. And enjoy the raid. On this character I'm trying to craft or find everything I use. Yeah, aren't we all doing that? You guys can sit in chat still. I'll be in chat for a little bit. But let's go raid And yeah, and I'm gonna say that's it for me tonight. End scene on. Well, you can't see me waving because I have no camera on today. Then scene on, and I'm gonna just mute the game. And thanks for watching. Bedankt voor het kijken. Tot later. See you all later in a few more hours. Let me get some rest and I'll be back with a language learning stream. Alright? So let me hit this right. Where's this thing? Let me hit this right button. It's a challenge I'm doing? Oh, really? Have a good one. It was nice. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for the stuff. Yeah, Dave. That's so nice of you. Thanks for being around. You all have a good one too. Okay, here's the raid. And as always, NinjaBot raid or NinjaBot's incoming if you're feeling chatty. If not, follow the raid through, support the streamer. You can always leave the raid afterwards if you're not particularly chatty or if you don't like the channel I sent you to. And that's it. Thanks for being here again, once again. So raid now. I hope you enjoyed the raid and I hope you enjoy the host.